Hola, Tom Torero, street hustle from a traditional Colombian village. I feel like I'm in a movie. Anyway, today's topic, the 4 stages of learning any practical skill set. Okay, that's right, gentlemen. Day game is a learnable, practical skill set. So let's dispel the myth of being natural, being authentic, being yourself from the off. And let's talk about how you can get to the point where you feel like you're freestyling. You feel like everything's natural because you've internalized the skill set. This applies to tennis or playing the guitar or surfing or diving or being a porn star or obviously to day game. And there's nothing new here. This is 1970s basic psychology. 4 stages of learning. Stage number 1, unconsciously incompetent. So you've never tried something, but you look at it, you might think it's easy, so you watch it in field, you think, yep, just go up, talk to girls, it looks easy, or stand on a surfboard, ride a wave, yep, that looks easy, but you have no idea that you're going to suck until you try it. Stage number 2, you're consciously incompetent, and this is painful because you get rejected, there's blowouts, there's flakes in day game, you run out of things to say, you hide your dick, it's friend to friend, you still have the anxiety, you have the spotlight effect, you have the weasels, and you think, fuck, there is a skill set, there is a pattern, there is a process, and I just need to go through the painful learning. And that's going to take between 6 and 12 months minimum. Okay, so even after a 2-day boot camp or a couple of weeks of day game, you're going to think, fuck, I know that I need to improve. So maybe many of you are at that stage right now. If you keep going past 12 months, you're going to get to stage number 3. You're consciously competent. So that means you can do something, but you have to think about it. So let's say I'm kind of like that with surfing. I can stand on a board, I can ride a medium wave, but I have to think about what I'm doing, otherwise I fall off. And I'm still battered and bruised, and I've got a long way to go. So maybe some of you are at that stage with day game. You know the London day game model, but it's very forebrainish. You're still thinking of all the theory. But if you keep going, you will reach the nirvana that these be yourself guys are talking about, or misquoting, and that is stage number 4, you're unconsciously competent. That means you're in the groove, you're flowing, you don't need to think about what you're doing, no more forebrain, you're in the moment, and it feels like you're natural. So some of these coaches who've been in the game 15 years and they started with routines and they internalized everything, they've gone through thousands of approaches and rejections and learning points, and they say to the student, look, just be like me. I'm doing it, so just copy me. I'm in flow, so you be in flow. Off you go. It's approach coaching, but it's idiotic because it's denying that game and pickup is a skill set. If you don't think it's a skill set, that means you think it's set in stone and you can't improve. You can't change your fashion. You can't change your voice. You can't change your flirting abilities. You can't change man to woman polarity. You can't change physical escalation. You can't change your leading. You can't change your charisma. Of course you can. If you accept you can change, then you accept it's a skill set and you need to go through the 4 stages of learning.